Dark shadows creep across the screen. A single sound breaks the silence. The snap of fingers echoing in the dark. For months, fans have been waiting, speculating, and asking the same burning question: will Wednesday return? And now, the answer is finally here. Netflix has confirmed Wednesday Season 3, and the wait is almost over. But that's not all. Along with the renewal comes a release date that's going to make every Addams Family fan mark their calendars in excitement. When we last saw Wednesday Addams, her story was far from finished. Season 2 left us in the middle of a storm of secrets, betrayal, and questions that had no answers. We watched as Wednesday struggled with the strange visions that haunted her mind. Visions that not only unsettled her but also hinted at a larger darkness spreading across Nevermore Academy. Her sharp wit and cold humor made her the perfect investigator. But even Wednesday couldn't prepare for the shocking twists that unfolded around her. One of the biggest moments of Season 2 was the mystery surrounding her stalker. Throughout the season, there were hints of someone watching her every move. Someone leaving cryptic messages that seemed to know more about her life than even she did. Fans were left guessing, was it a friend, an enemy, or something far more sinister? And as the final episode faded to black, the truth remained hidden, leaving viewers desperate for more. The relationships Wednesday built in Season 2 also played a huge role in deepening her story. Her bond with Enid, her colorful and optimistic roommate, grew stronger despite their wildly different personalities. Enid's warmth and loyalty clashed perfectly with Wednesday's icy detachment, creating one of the most memorable dynamics of the show. Yet even this friendship was tested when danger crept closer to Nevermore. Would their connection be enough to survive the shadows surrounding them? That's a question only Season 3 can answer. Of course, it wasn't just friendships that shaped Wednesday's journey. The strange connection she felt to Tyler, the Hyde, continued to haunt her. Their storyline, filled with betrayal and shocking reveals, left fans torn between anger and fascination. Was Tyler truly gone? Or was there still a piece of him waiting to return in Season 3? The tension surrounding his fate added yet another layer of mystery that still lingers today. And then there's Xavier. His complicated history with Wednesday made him both an ally and a question mark. His loyalty was clear, but his motives often seemed blurred. Was he truly someone she could trust? Or was there more to his story than what we've seen so far? Season 2 hinted at deeper truths, but it ended before those truths could come to light. Season 2 also introduced new enemies lurking in the shadows, figures who appeared to know secrets about Nevermore and its students that had been buried for generations. The battle between Wednesday and these hidden forces was only beginning, and with the season ending on such a tense note, the stage was set for something even darker and more thrilling in Season 3. What made Season 2 so unforgettable wasn't just the mystery, it was the way it blended dark comedy with gothic horror and teenage drama. The writing captured the spirit of the Addams family while giving Wednesday her own unique place in modern storytelling. Every episode pulled fans deeper into her world, and every cliffhanger left them craving answers. So as we step into Season 3, it's important to remember exactly where the story left off. The unanswered questions about her stalker, the uncertain fates of her relationships, and the growing threats to Nevermore all combine into a storm that's ready to break wide open. And now, with the new season confirmed, fans are finally going to see those answers unfold. The whispers are no longer whispers. They've grown into shouts, spreading across every corner of the internet. The questions are finally answered. Wednesday is coming back. Netflix has officially renewed the series for a third season. And this time the announcement isn't hidden in rumors or fan theories. It's real, it's confirmed, and it has already sent shockwaves of excitement through fans everywhere. For months, people wondered if Netflix would pull the plug after 2 seasons, especially with so many shows disappearing from the platform without warning. But Wednesday is not just any show. It shattered records when it premiered, becoming one of the most watched series in the history of Netflix. From the moment Jenna Ortega walked onto the screen with her cold stare and iconic deadpan delivery, Wednesday Addams became more than just a character. She became a cultural phenomenon. Memes flooded social media, edits went viral, and her dance scene turned into a trend that broke TikTok. With a show this powerful, there was no way Netflix could let it end so soon. The announcement itself felt perfectly in line with the show's tone. Dark visuals, haunting music, and cryptic messages teased the renewal before the official confirmation dropped. Fans gathered online, dissecting every word of the reveal, trying to spot hidden clues about what's coming in Season 3. And while Netflix didn't give everything away, one thing was clear: Wednesday's story is only getting bigger, bolder, and much, much darker. What makes this confirmation so special is the timing. The world of Wednesday has grown far beyond just the series. Merchandise, events, and fan theories have kept the energy alive. And the announcement landed right when fans needed it the most. Interest was still high, anticipation was still building. And now Netflix has turned that anticipation into full-blown hysteria. The clever marketing ensures that Wednesday doesn't just feel like a show, it feels like a movement, one that fans are desperate to be part of. But let's be honest, what really matters isn't just the renewal, it's what the renewal means. A third season gives the creators the chance to expand on the mysteries that season 2 carefully left behind. The stalker, the unresolved relationships, the unknown threats lurking in the shadows of Nevermore. All of these threads are now guaranteed to return, and the creative team has promised that season 3 will push the story into even darker and more thrilling territory. One of the most exciting parts of the announcement was hearing that Jenna Ortega will once again step into Wednesday's shoes, and not just as an actress but as an active voice behind the scenes. Her involvement in shaping the direction of season 3 has already sparked excitement. Since fans know she understands the character better than anyone, her commitment to keeping Wednesday authentic, sharp, and unflinchingly herself means the show will keep its edge no matter how big it gets. Netflix also teased that new characters could be joining the story, hinting at alliances and enemies that will challenge Wednesday in unexpected ways. While they kept details locked away for now, the mere mention of new faces has set off waves of speculation. Who will they be? How will they fit into the gothic puzzle of Nevermore? And most importantly, will they be friend or foe? The confirmation also came with a promise. The tone of Wednesday will not change. Netflix knows what made fans fall in love with the show: the dark humor, the gothic world, and the chilling mysteries, and they've made it clear that season 3 will double down on those elements. If anything, expect the new season to go deeper into the eerie and the strange, while still delivering the sharp wit that makes Wednesday unforgettable. So, the waiting game is finally over. Season 3 is real. The story will continue, and while the details are still wrapped in shadows, the simple truth of confirmation is enough to keep fans buzzing until the next clue drops. Wednesday Addams is returning to Netflix, and this time, she's bringing more chaos, more mystery, and more darkness than ever before. The trailer for Wednesday Season 3 doesn't waste a second. From the very first frame, it pulls you into a world that feels both familiar and unsettlingly new. The screen opens in near silence, only the faint sound of footsteps echoing down a long, dimly lit hallway. Each step grows louder, sharper, until a door creaks open and shadows spill into the frame. It's a perfect beginning, haunting, slow, and dripping with mystery. And then, with a flash, Wednesday appears, standing alone, her eyes piercing straight through the screen. No words are spoken, but the message is clear. She's back, and something much darker is about to begin. The trailer quickly cuts between fast, sharp images: Nevermore Academy, shrouded in fog, students running through the woods, and flashes of unfamiliar faces that immediately spark questions. Who are these new characters, and what role will they play in Wednesday's life? The way they are introduced through quick, cryptic shots suggests they'll bring both danger and intrigue. Netflix isn't giving away much, but they're giving just enough to let fans know that Season 3 will not be a simple continuation. It will be an escalation. One of the most striking moments in the trailer shows Wednesday seated at her typewriter once again, her fingers hammering the keys with an intensity we've never seen before. The camera lingers on the words she's writing, though only fragments are visible. Lies, betrayal. The truth must surface. It's a chilling reminder that her story isn't just about solving mysteries, it's about exposing them, no matter the cost. And with those words comes the suggestion that the secrets of Nevermore are about to crack wide open. The trailer also teases returning characters in ways that are clever and slightly unsettling. Enid flashes across the screen, but this time she looks different, more serious, less bright, as though the events of Season 2 have forced her to carry a heavier burden. Xavier appears too, briefly shown sketching something in a notebook before flames engulf the page. The image disappears too quickly to be understood, but the symbolism is powerful. Tyler is hinted at in a shadowy glimpse, his face half hidden, reminding fans that his story is far from over. These fragments don't answer questions, but they create dozens of new ones. And that's exactly what a great trailer should do. Visually, the trailer leans even harder into gothic imagery. Cracked mirrors, burning candles, stormy skies. Every shot feels drenched in atmosphere. One particularly chilling moment shows Wednesday walking through a graveyard at night, her black dress blending into the darkness as ravens circle overhead. It's a striking image, one that promises the new season won't hold back on its eerie and unsettling style. Another highlight is a series of quick flashing cuts that show Nevermore under siege, windows shattering, books flying from shelves, students screaming in panic. These chaotic scenes hint at a much larger threat looming over the academy, something beyond Wednesday's personal battles. The scale feels bigger, the danger more intense, as if Season 3 will take everything we thought we knew and push it to the extreme. The trailer doesn't shy away from humor either. In the middle of the dark imagery, there's a brief scene of Wednesday sitting at a dinner table, staring blankly as someone makes small talk. After a long silence, she mutters one of her signature, sarcastic one-liners. It's a reminder that while the world around her may crumble, Wednesday's dark wit remains unshaken. That balance of horror and humor is what made the show so beloved, and it's clear the new season intends to deliver it in full force. And then comes the moment that leaves fans frozen. The final shot of the trailer, Wednesday lifts her head, her eyes gleaming under the pale moonlight. A voice whispers in the background. Low and sinister, she cannot be stopped. The screen cuts to black, and the date flashes across in bold letters. It's short, sharp, and unforgettable. The trailer doesn't just tease a story, it sets the tone. It tells fans that Season 3 won't simply revisit what worked before, it's going to push Wednesday into darker, stranger, and more dangerous territory. Every frame feels deliberate, every image meant to spark questions that only the full season can answer. And if the trailer is any indication, the next chapter of Wednesday Addams' journey will be her most thrilling one yet. The screen fades to black. For a moment, there is nothing, just silence, heavy and suspenseful, as though time itself has stopped. Then a clock begins to tick, slow and deliberate, each second echoing louder than the last. The words appear, one by one, across the darkness. Season 3, confirmed. Coming soon. And finally, the release date flashes onto the screen, bold and chilling, like a secret that has been locked away for too long. Yes, it's true. Netflix has officially marked the calendar. The date is no longer a rumor, whispered across fan forums, it's a reality written in stone. Wednesday Addams will return, and the world knows exactly when. That single number, the release date, has already spread like wildfire across social media, sending fans rushing to their phones, circling the day, and counting down the hours. It's more than just an announcement, it's a promise that the next chapter of Wednesday's story will arrive sooner than anyone dared hope. The reveal itself feels like part of the feared show's gothic storytelling. Netflix didn't just drop the date casually, they turned it into an event, building tension with every beat of the trailer before pulling back the curtain. The way the numbers appeared, sharp and glowing against the shadows, felt almost like a warning rather than a simple release schedule. It was Wednesday's world reminding us that when she arrives, she doesn't just appear, she takes over. And what does this date mean for fans? It means the countdown has begun. It means late-night theory sessions will only grow louder. It means that cosplay ideas, watch parties, and social media buzz will soon explode as everyone prepares for the moment Wednesday returns to their screens. This isn't just another release. This is the kind of event that reshapes the streaming calendar. A season that Netflix is clearly placing at the very center of its spotlight. The timing of the release is also clever. Netflix has chosen a date that perfectly fits the show's dark and eerie tone, placing it in a season where the weather itself echoes the story: cold nights, long shadows, and the kind of atmosphere where gothic tales thrive. It's as though the release date was handpicked to match Wednesday's world, making it feel less like a marketing move and more like fate. For longtime fans, the reveal brings relief. After months of uncertainty, of wondering if Netflix would ever confirm the new season, the date is the proof they've been waiting for. No more endless speculation, no more refreshing news feeds. Now, everyone knows when Wednesday will return. And the anticipation has transformed from anxious waiting into thrilling excitement. Every day closer to that date feels like a step closer to uncovering the secrets that Season 2 left behind. The reveal also adds weight to the theories swirling around the fandom. Knowing exactly when the season will drop means fans can now start mapping out what to expect: episode structures, potential cliffhangers, even predictions about character arcs. Social media platforms are already buzzing with posts like, "What if Tyler returns in the first episode?" Or, "Do you think Wednesday's stalker will finally be revealed by mid-season?" The date isn't just a number, it's fuel for the fire of speculation. And let's not ignore how smartly Netflix has framed this reveal. By attaching the release date directly to the trailer's most haunting moments, they've ensured that the announcement sticks in the mind. It's not something fans will forget, because it's tied to the emotions they felt while watching. The shock, the tension, the final whisper of she cannot be stopped. All of it now points directly to one day, the day when Wednesday Addams walks back into our lives. But perhaps the most powerful thing about the release date is what it represents. Certainty. In a world where shows come and go, where renewals are never guaranteed, Wednesday's return is now set in stone. Fans can plan around it, look forward to it, and prepare themselves for the storm that's about to arrive. And when that day finally comes, the world will stop for a moment, not for a holiday, not for an event, but for Wednesday Addams. So mark your calendars, write it in ink, carve it into stone if you have to. The date has been revealed, and it's closer than you think. Wednesday is coming back, and she's bringing with her a season that promises to be darker, sharper, and more unforgettable than anything we've seen before. The countdown has begun, and the shadows are already moving.